Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, man. CodingPhase.com, your boy is backing out and did it again. Alright? Listen, guys, I'm over here watching your boy Chris Hawks. He got a new video where he's like, yo, I need your advice. He remind me of me, like when I'm over here asking you guys like questions, like what do you guys think about certain things? But yeah, I just wanted to give him an advice. What I think he should do. So he's asking about um, what do people think if he should start making courses to sell courses online, um, or like you know what I mean. Like he's thinking about creating a React course that he has, right? And it's a series, right? So in his head, he's probably gonna release it for YouTube, and it'll be great. It'll get him more subscribers. It'll get him more views. Give him like I don't know, maybe $1,000 for the whole series on YouTube with ads, especially now because the ads really suck. So nobody really makes no money on YouTube anymore. But I'm gonna talk to Chris directly. Chris, this is what I think. This is what I think you should do. You gotta understand your crowd, right? You have a lot of people, a lot of subscribers, right? And this is me. I study everybody's channel. I study everybody out here. Because I learned from everybody. I learned from everybody that was there before me. I learned from the people that are coming up. It's like I look at what they're doing, never copy anybody. Whatever people's doing, I go to the left. Whatever I look at somebody's going to the right, I go somewhere else, right? So that's what I do. But at the same time, I like to study what the hell, their audience is like. Who do they like? You know what I mean? Like, I look at your channel, and your channel has a lot of subscribers. Now, when I look at the comments, the people that are in the comments, that's your core audience. 80,000 subscribers in reality doesn't mean anything, because that's like people use the subscribe button as like bookmarking something. Like somebody watches a video on a tutorial that you did, they bookmark it, right? They add it to their list. If YouTube want to be nice, they'll show them your videos again. If not, they might never see your channel again. And that's just how it is now, because everything sucks on YouTube. So the people who are on your comments all the time, those are the people that's like your core audience. Your core audience is not the beginners, right? It's not the people who are like just starting. They're not there for you. You know what I mean? Like the people that are there for you are people like myself, mid-level to senior level developers, right? So guys who have years of experience, or guys who have been working in different companies, and when you come in and you sound frustrated about certain technology, or when you come in and you talk about what's happening in the industry, those are the guys that are there for you. You know what I mean? Like if you was to create tutorials and you was to sell a course, your courses should never be targeted to beginners, because that's not the audience. That's not the people that find you. You know what I mean? That's not the people that's really gonna support you. So what I think you should do is focus on Python, more advanced Python. Like there's so many people like this this loser kid, whatever programmer, he's making money somehow, like literally, like pretty much tricking people, right? And I don't see his experience as a developer, right? So I look at you and I'm like, wait, Chris Hawk should be doing this. Like, if there should be a Python guy, a Python go-to guy, it should be you. You know what I mean? Like, you've been doing this for a long time. You have experience working in major companies, which is something that I tell people too. It's like, why do I feel like somebody should buy my course? Because I have experience of working in real companies, man. Like I come in here, I swag it out, I dab, I hit them with a little slang, but that's my style for YouTube. But I have real companies behind my back. You know what I mean? Like I have those stripes, I have those, those badges. You know what I mean? And I think I'm like, yo, Chris Hawks has a couple of badges. He has 7 years in this. He's worked for major companies, Geico, and I don't know exactly the new company you're working at, but you've worked for real companies. So if somebody was gonna teach about web development and more advanced courses, I will go to you. I will go and buy a course from you. I will buy and be like, okay, he's on Udemy or Pluralsight. I will subscribe to Pluralsight for for whatever long it takes me to to finish your course. I will do that. I'm a mid-level to senior level developer, right? That's where I'm a senior developer. But I say mid-level to senior level developer. Anybody who's above 3 to 4 years, that's your core audience. It wouldn't make sense for you to come out with something like HTML, CSS, because that's not really your crowd. That's not the people that follow you. You know what I mean? The people that follow you are people who are experienced, people who know what the hell they're talking about, people who enjoy your talks. So that's what I think. That's what I think that you should do for sure. And this is my message to everybody else right now on YouTube. There's a lot of people scrambling and be like, oh man, what should I do? It's like, there's no money on YouTube no more. There's no more this and that. Guys, there's money on YouTube. You just have to be yourself. That's number one. Number two, you got to understand the idea that you were supposed to make $1 million from, a freaking coding channel. If you thought that was going to happen at some point, most likely it's not going to happen, kids. Like, take that idea out of your head if you thought that was going to happen. That's one of the points. Another point is basically for people who don't even have the experience, like people who don't have experience, people who have nothing on their resume, people who have no background, like, don't even try to create a course, man. Don't create a course. You just started. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just started in this industry. Like, you don't even have experience. What are you gonna teach people? You know what I mean? Like, you have to have like some type of skills and some type of like history in the industry to be teaching. Because then what are you doing? Then you just become like one of those Indian instructors from Udemy. And Udemy, there's so many instructors. Was it Pact Publishing? They hire a whole bunch of Indian instructors, guys who just read the documentation. They've never done those. They've never in their life touched those languages, and they're teaching like Python, teaching JavaScript, teaching a whole bunch of stuff. They've never done none of the stuff. They've never worked for a company. All they've done is read the documentation and it's like, okay, I'm going to teach it like this. I'm going to break it down like this. Or they copy somebody else's course. Or they go verbatim from somebody else's course on YouTube that's free. Like, for those of you guys that want to jump into this game, man, you got to have some type of history, man. Like, that's the truth, man. You can't just jump in for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Like, somebody like Traversing Media, like, I've bought courses from him from when he was on with Eduonics. I don't know if he's still messing with them, but he has a whole bunch of courses with him, and like, he's pretty dope. Right now, I don't know exactly what's his business model on YouTube, because it's hard. He's giving out so much free content that in reality, I don't know how in the long term how his business is gonna go, but it's hard. It's gonna be definitely hard for everybody out here with how YouTube is right now, with Traversing Media killing the game. When it comes to the tutorials, it's like he got every tutorial out there. You know what I mean? That's why I feel lucky because I have a core audience that they want to learn from me. And at the same time, it's the way how I teach it to them. Because we all could come here and say, hey, we're going to teach HTML, CSS, and look at the documentation and break it down. Or, hey, I'm going to teach Angular, and I break it down the same way how the documentation is. Anybody can do that. But the idea behind it is, can you teach it in a way that the person's going to understand it and it's going to hit them in the head? Like, oh, cool, he broke it down for me, right? Like me, I don't come here and try to be like, freaking try to act like I'm super smart. You know what I mean? I'm not function. Like, I love that guy, but he's like super legit. He's like, he knows every single thing about I guess the DOM. Like, let's say an example. Like, he knows every single object in there, right? And you break it down to every single one. Me, I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that comes in and teaches you something and breaks it down in a way that you can understand it. Because I, as a somebody who is self-taught, like, I know what I need, and the things that I needed when I was starting to learn. I didn't need somebody to come in and give me the big words and explain the difficult things in one shot. Nah, I needed somebody to just talk to me like a regular human being. Talk to me in English and break things down, simple, but going back to Chris Hawks is like, what I think is your audience, bro, is really, the mid to senior level guys. Like, we are looking for more advanced stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be honest, I don't think if you was to do like HTML, CSS, like, that's not gonna do no money for you at all, because that's not your audience. The people that really go to you is like the guys that know what the hell's going on in the industry. You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying, man. Just create a courses, put it on Pluralsight, put it on Udemy. Hit up, what was this guy's name? Simple Programmer. He knows how to play the game. Like, he's made money, through there. So he knows. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you ask him, he's gonna give you some tips on it, on what exactly you should do. But you gotta find the right course. You gotta do a research. You gotta do, I'm telling you from experience myself, because I'm noticing a lot of things that even courses that I thought I was gonna do like really, really good are not doing really good. And courses that took me forever to make are doing okay compared to the courses that I was like, this course is not gonna do anything. And for some reason, those are the courses that everybody wants and everybody likes and everybody enjoying. So it's like, you gotta do a research and see exactly what's your audience, and then from there you gotta do the research on what's the courses that's out there that's gonna, is gonna get you the most for your time. Because this does suck. I'll be honest. I come home, I'm like, yo, I'm over here working for mad hours, knocking a whole bunch of videos, and even like right now I have a subscription based. I'll take pride. I'm one of the first ones doing that, because I know a lot of people's probably gonna hop on that, but I was one of the first ones doing the subscription based. But pretty much, I look in the stats and I'm like, man, the courses that I think everybody's gonna hop on and they're gonna enjoy, it's not really what they want. Like, my audience is really more of like, super junior developers, guys who are coming up, guys who they just got the spark, but they don't know if they really want to jump on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, the way how I break it down for them, I help them out to get the courses out. But, that's my audience. That's the type of people that I have. You know what I mean? It's like, somebody hit me up the other day. They're like, man, we want to get some more advanced and more advanced and cool stuff, like when you was doing the Rocky Stack and Crystal Lang, and when you were talking about Golang. And I'm like, bro, that's not my audience. That's not the people that come to my channel. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the audience that I have. If I go and create those things, those courses and those tutorials, in reality, what I'm doing is I'm throwing it to the air. Like, nobody's gonna watch them. You know what I mean? Because that's not my audience. And then on top of that, even how Google works, like, it's not throwing me like, like more mid-level to senior level developers. Is more like beginners, and that's fine. I love that, because I could help them out. And then it's like, I'm bringing my audience with me. I'm taking them from, knowing nothing to becoming junior developers, to becoming mid-level, to becoming senior level developers, right? So it's like, I'm basically grabbing them with me and, taking them step by step, taking them to the next level. But like I said, man, everybody right now is scrambling, dogs. Everybody right now is scrambling. It's like, people's like, yo, man, thought I was gonna be making $1 million on YouTube on views. Like, nah, we don't have that audience. We don't have Jake Paul or Logan Paul audience. Like, this is tech stuff. This is like educational shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're educational right now, bro. Like, this is the educational squad. You know what I mean? We in the same. Listen, we're not even with the DIYs, man. Like, you, you know, you create a channel about DIY. Like, hey guys, let's make little flowers with pieces of paper, or let's make like, you know, cardboard box cards or little shit like that, right? We don't even get that. Like, cause those guys, they make a lot of money because a lot of people watch them. For us, we don't get those type of views. You know what I mean? Like, I look at your channel. You've been here for what, like 4 or 5 years, and just getting to like 80,000. So that means that's like what? That's like almost like 20,000 subscribers per year. Like, you know, there's guys out here. If it was a different topic, a different genre, then right now you would have probably had like 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? But it just sucks. It's just how it is. You know, it's like, and with time, people will appreciate, and they'll be like, man, you know, these guys were like the pioneer of this. You know what I mean? But right now, it's like it doesn't matter. Plus, there's not a really good platform for the content creators. You know, especially when you have, you know, it's like I look at, you know, a couple of guys from Udemy. Like, that's where, for me, that's where my passion is now. Like, YouTube is not, it's not really up for me right now, right? Because I look at Udemy, I'm like, yo, in Udemy, I post a course, 5,000 people register for my course, right? Now, if I go into, I put a video or like a series here on YouTube, maybe 200 people do it out of my 8,000, 9,000 subscribers that I have. You know, like, there's a big difference, right? Especially when you come home and you're like, oh, you do so many videos and you do this whole series, and like literally only like 5,000 people out of your 80,000 people get to watch it. Like, it sucks. So going back to the topic, man, just create courses for, you know, mid-level to advanced topics, man. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time doing, you know, freaking beginner courses. That's just being honest. You're gonna waste your time. You're gonna get frustrated. Same thing as me. It's like I come in, I try to do some more advanced stuff, and it's not really there. The audience is not really there for me, not yet. You know what I mean? So when I do those courses or do those tutorials, only like 20, 30 people actually do them. The rest is like they're not up to there because that's not the audience that I have. So my advice is do the research, check out multiple platforms. You know, with what you have, you know, you could probably get a pretty good deal with Pluralsight, where they'll give you like, you know, whoever signs up to Pluralsight, they'll give you like, I don't know, I think it's like $30. So you probably get like $15 per every person that signs up, and then from there, you get paid for per views. So Pluralsight will make sense, or Udemy, where you could sell the courses direct to the people. But just do your research, man. Find out your audience, and I mean, look at the comments, man. I look at the comments. You know, it's like there's a lot of guys here who I see like these guys. They know they've been around for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I come here, I look who's in here. Of course, there's Casey trolling, like always. But I could see definitely every time that I look at your videos, the audience that you have is like mid-level to senior level people who are either from different programming languages and they like to know about more stuff about JavaScript, or people who are doing Python and they want to just hear your opinions. Like, that's the audience, man. You know, this right here, in reality, that's just a number that it really doesn't mean anything anymore. Especially because how YouTube works. Like, You know, like you should be able to get notification. Like, why do I have to come here if I'm subscribed to you? Why do I have to come here and activate this notification? Like, everybody should get notified that, you know, you dropped a video because they already subscribed to you. You know what I mean? But now, because of the way how YouTube works, like those days are over, you know? But yeah, man, I'll see you guys later. Chris Hawks, I know it's hard, especially coming home, you're tired, working full time, and then to come home and not be able to, you know, make some little extra income. It sucks. I know it definitely sucks, especially after putting in so much hours, so many hours into it. But you know, keep your head up, kid. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be doing good. Trust me. You just gotta find out who really your audience is, and yeah, and also to start putting this on your videos, man. Tell everybody to click on the notifications, man. Because listen, with 80,000 people, man, like trust me, it should be able to be good, son. All right, I'll see you guys later. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my videos, man. CodingPhase.com. Your boy's backing out and did it again. By the way, man, check the description below, man. Check the description below, man. There's definitely gonna be a couple of courses there from your boy. I'm super transparent. I told you guys, man, I quit my job. I'm doing this full time, doing this for you guys. And yeah, man, you know, luckily I'm good for the rest of the year, but what's gonna happen next year? You know what I mean? So we gotta make something happen out here. But yeah, man, love you guys, and yeah, see you guys later.